I've lived in Garissa for a long time because my father was working here with the government and I grew here as a child. When we talk about being a local, I am more a local here than Ukambani, where I come from. Ukambani, where I come from, I'm a stranger. When I go there, people don't know me. But Garissa is home. It's where people know me. It's where my father is known. It's where all our siblings are known. And Garissa is home. And also as the vice chairman of Interfaith, the forum of Garissa pastors and Garissa sheikhs and imams, I want to say that it is very important to develop ways and means for coexistence, living together with one another. I have my religion. My brothers, the Muslim, they have their own religion, but I can continue with my religion, and my brothers, the Muslim, continue with their religion, but we meet somewhere, especially for the development of our county and for the peace and security of Garissa. I want to say it is not welcoming for our political leaders to alter words that are creating tension between us, the Christian community, and the Muslim community. I want to condemn on the highest level remarks from our political leaders up there in Nairobi and also locally in Garissa, remarks that are creating tension, creating fear, that we live with animosity, we live with fear, fearing that so and so said this, so I fear that because of this I can be attacked. It is very important that our leaders avoid such remarks. It is very important that we encourage cohesion. It is very important we encourage living together. It is very important we encourage bearing one another.
Living here in Garissa for the last 30 years, and I remember even during the days of shifters who were very much a big problem in this place. Still, we lived with our friends, with our brothers, the Muslims, without any problem. And let me say this, I will not forget in the year 2012, when there was totally no peace in Garissa and people were being killed even in the streets, in the churches. And at that particular time, when people were killed in AIC church, the Muslims, the mothers, the fathers, and the youth decided to guard churches on Sundays during worship. And their children were not in these churches. But now, this time, teachers were killed, and then TSC, as the employer of teachers, decides to give transfer to the teachers, all of them. To me, that is uncalled for. It is unacceptable, and I think TSC did not act well transferring teachers from this place. Because if I may ask, if the Muslims guarded the churches, and now if there is no enough security for teachers in schools, why couldn't the locals guard schools so that teachers may not go away? The way they guarded the churches and the children were not in churches. And anybody who is touching education is killing the future of our children. So even as we talk now, learning is not going on in these schools in Garissa. And the same exams, children or students from Alliance High School are going to sit for, it is the same exams they are going to sit for, and they are not being taught. So I want to finish by saying this. If we accept this and just leave it like that, it is like we are surrendering and telling Al-Shabaab, now we are defeated, you have won the battle. I ask the government, those who are in the real position, to intervene, and even if these transfers can be reversed so that we have our teachers back in Garissa, our students or our children to continue with education like any other place in Kenya.
I also urge the president to take action against one Nancy Macharia, who has been poisoning teachers and also inducing forceful transfers to the teachers who are not willing to be transferred.
Kitu ya kwanza, usalama uanza na wenyewe. Usalama hapa tuko Garissa, lazima uanze na kila mtu yoyote ako hapa Garissa. Kila mtu awe ni chief, awe ni nani, andumisho salama, na hatuwezi kusema wale watu wanafanya vibaya watambuliwe. Kwa sababu tukisema usalama itakuwa, ni lazima tuanze na wafanyakazi wote kutoka chifu mpaka nyumba 10. Na kama waleti ripoti, usalama itapatikana kweli? Serikali iliyoko hapa sisi ndio tutaisaidia kupata usalama, na tukivisha hakuna usalama itakaye kuwa. Kwa hivyo mimi naonelea mzuri. Tunaomba serikali yetu itusaidie na sisi kwa usalama. Hata wale wanaleta ripoti ichukuliwe serious ili tuweze kupata usalama, ili tusiwe hata sisi tukipeleka ripoti inachukuliwa na hakuna kitu inafanywa, hakuna usalama tutafanya. Kwa hivyo usalama ni kwetu sisi wote, serikali na raia. Asante.
When we live together, when we encourage cohesion, when we encourage coexistence, then we will contribute a lot to our security and peace in Garissa. I want also to finish by saying that by agreeing with my friends who have commented on the issue of transfer of the teachers from Garissa County to other counties. Now it means after the teachers have been transferred, then the doctors will be transferred. And after the doctors are transferred, the policemen will be transferred. And after the policemen, the other civil servants will be transferred. In other words, we are emptying the church. The church will have no members. And it is like we are saying church must be removed in Garissa. So that is not the solution. The solution is the government to provide enough security for every government institution, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, and every other government institution that is not in the CBD of Garissa, that is in the reserve area, where we call Bandia.
When you are already a student, you are already earning. When you are a teacher, Garissa Teachers College, all of them are doing tuition in the evening.
Thank the regional commissioner who worked hard to bring the GSU, Tumbura, and the doctors, the health personnel were told to return to Tumbura sub-county and live near the security that has been provided. I pray, it is my prayer, that all other institutions being given such security, and there will be no need of transferring anybody from this place. We will live together, we will coexist, and we will have development. Thank you so much.
We will do a lot of sensitization in the school in la soba.
Tumekuwa na shida za ukosefu wa usalama na tunaomba serikali yetu itusaidie na usalama, hasa kulinda mwananchi na kulinda wafanyikazi wa serikali kama walimu, maaskari na wafanyikazi wote wa serikali walio hapa Garissa.
Every Friday in la school or la train la baro ilmaha ayari. So these are some of the challenges.
Kwa hivyo ninaomba hata pia sisi viongozi wakati tunaongea juu ya jambo kama hilo, tuangalie sana, tusigonganishe wananchi, tusigonganishe wafanyikazi wengine. Kwa sisi zote tuko hapa kwa sababu ya ulinzi ya unilinde nikulinde. Tunaomba pia locals, kama kuna mtu yeyote, sisi zote tuko hapa, tuko locals. Ukiniona mimi mwenyewe niko local. Ukiona wengine hapa tuko hapa lakini tuko locals. Hakuna mtu wa kutoka mbali kukuja hapa. Wakati tunasema locals, unasema wewe ni non-locals ama unajiita wewe ni non-local wa wapi? Wewe unajiita non-local. Wewe ni non-local wa wapi? Hapa ni Garissa, hapa ni Kenya na kila mtu ako huru ya kuishi wapi? Kuishi mahali hapa.
Some of us are directors in the counties, so we can even during our part-time activities, we can rush and teach our classes so that ilmahan waxaa ku jiraan 28,000 students high school.
Serikali kutoa wafanyikazi hapa Garissa, hilo jambo sijaona kama mimi ni suluhisho la amani, na sioni kama litakuwa suluhisho, kwa sababu hapa tunategemeana sisi zote. Ninategemea serikali badala ya kuongeza security, inatoa wafanyikazi hapa. Tukitolewa sisi zote, nani atabaki hapa? Nani atabaki? Mimi naomba serikali ingilie hilo jambo sana la kuchunga mwananchi.
Ilma hajiran or just fresh high school at Sobogeno or C+, B- Khaben, who are not yet in university. They are also graduates or school Sobogeno ayagan martayo. Gedi karan.
Jambo la usalama ni mimi nikulinde na wewe unilinde.
Teaching is a calling. It's a calling. Hadara ilmu hadan school ku hare una passion kiisa inuu wax baro. He will never teach. So anu waxay tahay we are doing this press inaan macnaha ma aha press.
We the stakeholders of Garissa County appreciate all teachers who stood with us during this difficult time of education crisis. We recognize their effort to continue teaching as a message to the enemy that they cannot divide us based on religion and ethnicity. We also thank the students for being patient in their various schools. One, we request the national government to implement the 2016 affirmative action. When Ambassador Amina was the Ministry of Education, there's a policy guideline she gave that in order to satisfy the teaching in this region, that the students with the D should be admitted in Teachers Training College. We want the same policy to be implemented. The locals with C-plane and above to come out and volunteer in solidarity with their student brothers and sisters. We also call upon them to join Teachers Training College in the coming training intake. We call upon the religious leaders to emphasize on the need to increase local teachers' uptake in their various platforms. Finally, we demand the national government to take action against the TSC for forcefully transferring teachers and supporting the narrative of the terrorists that intend to divide Kenyans. Two, we are also saying that the TSC is saying that the government is unable to provide security in this region. That is the message the terrorists want. That is the message TSC is giving. And if the government is supporting that message, it is well and good.